All right.
All right. Hey, thanks for joining me, Chris. With me is Chris Schiavo. He is in Texas and I'm in California. We actually connected through a national marketing organization and the insurance organization that he works with. And Chris was introduced to me. And when he found out about the program here, that what we can do is turn found money, or turn lost money into found money. When Chris heard about it, he was intrigued and introduced us to his friend whose name is Costa, who owns some restaurants in the College Station area. And we're going to talk about that case study today. So thanks for joining me, Chris. I appreciate you making it, my friend.
You are welcome. Sorry, I'm trying to turn off my alarm that was reminding me for our webinar.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hey, that's okay. Look, everybody, Chris is super busy. He's hustling and on the road all day long, so his time's super valuable. So we appreciate him pulling aside and making a few minutes to go over the case study with this client that he introduced us to. So tell me what made you think about this client when you heard about about how we're just putting tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars into people's retirement tax-free without a dime out of their pocket. What made you think of Costa?
Well, what made me think about him is he's my best friend. I've known him. I'm 50 years old. I've known him since we were 18. And I've known his brother, Andreas, who's a partner of his, since Andreas was 10 years old. So these are really, really good friends of mine. And just me mentioning to Costa that there was an opportunity for him to take a big business expense and turn that into an asset, he was more than willing to listen to get more details.
Okay, now Costa's been in business a long time, and
Yes.
You're 50, so I'm assuming Costa's like 50.
He is.
So this isn't your guy's first barbecue. You've seen a lot of stuff come and go. And have you ever seen a program like this before?
No, quite honestly, and being human, I was a little bit not skeptical, but I didn't want to jump into it without learning more about you, Lewis, and hearing your presentation. The more I heard, the more I saw your interactions with my good friends, some of my best friends, then I was more and more solidified in how this is going to impact their business and their family.
Right. So everyone, please understand that when you hear something new and it's something you haven't heard of before or a strategy you haven't heard of before, there's just a natural tendency to have your guard up. And just like Chris, everyone should do their due diligence as part of doing this. But what's important is Chris understands that I'm a licensed financial professional. He's a licensed financial professional. So he intuitively understands all of the assurances that people get in dealing with licensed financial professionals. And I just want to remind everybody what some of those are. There's really three huge ones that everyone's should understand, but it's so much so that he's going to introduce his lifelong friend, probably his best friend in his life, to a program that he had no familiarity over just a couple months ago, right? So
exactly.
Take that in context on how compelling the benefits are. And we're going to share with everybody how compelling these benefits are for Chris's best friend, Costa. So the first thing, the three places where you've got to look for assurances, especially in financial services. I've already mentioned it. Chris and I are both licensed financial professionals. Okay, what that means is we've got our license at risk talking to people in business every day. So we can't just pick up any willy-nilly deal that is a scam. So it can't be too good to be true, and it can't be a scam because we could lose our license. Our license means that we are endorsed by the state, and the state is basically out there for consumer protections. So you, the consumer, have Big Brother on your side protecting you against us, not being good guys in the deal because we have a license and our livelihood hanging over our head because of that. So because we're licensed, that's very important. Secondly, we show all of our clients case studies. So in writing, we're going to show you exactly what other people in your business are doing. In this case, it's a restaurant. They've got 4 locations, and we demonstrated to them numerically and in writing exactly how we would save the money and show them exactly how our clients are saving money. And we gave them a solid foundation in writing from what to compare to. So you've got licensed financial professionals. You've got it in writing from licensed financial professionals. And thirdly, and most important, is a word that sometimes people want to hear, but they're not comfortable sharing, and that is guaranteed. It turns out when you put money in the bank, that money is guaranteed, okay, up to a certain dollar amount. Who guarantees it? Have you ever heard of the FDIC? Well, the I in FDIC stands for insurance. And so as licensed financial professionals, we can help our clients acquire insurance products. But insurance is the only place in life you are going to get a guarantee. So if you're looking for safety and security and a guarantee, it's got to be an insurance product for you to get it. And so part of what we do as financial professionals is we have access to products that other people don't have access to. And one of those lines of products is insurance, and that insurance is guaranteed. So if we can put you into a guaranteed product from a licensed financial professional in writing, you've got the assurances you need that you know that, look, this isn't too good to be screwed. Gosh, this isn't too good to be true. And it's definitely not a scam. You've got the state behind you, supporting you and protecting you. Okay, so thanks for your time on that, Chris. What I want to share with these folks is that we save these guys money. We're actively processing with them. And do you remember how much we're saving them a year?
Over $22,000.
Yeah, unbelievable. This is $22,668 that is just going out the window, and it has lost money, and it is never coming back under any circumstances. It is gone forever, and it's profits, it's pure profits, and you just stuck it in the shredder. So that is just lost money, and that is no good. So what we do as financial professionals is we turn that lost money into found money for you, right? What we do is we take that money that you were just going to lose forever, and we basically let you keep it. Okay, but then as financial professionals, what we do as part of that magic is we show you what incredible things we can do with the products available only to us, and particular insurance products as well, how beneficial they can be to someone's retirement. Because guess what? Your friend Costa, he's working because he wants to retire. So
absolutely,
we're purely focused on protecting and supplementing our clients' retirements. So what we did in this case, Chris, is we took it and we put it into a special type of multi-benefit insurance policy that includes disability benefits, long-term care benefits, and life insurance. Because it's life insurance, it can also build cash value to supplement their retirement. Okay, so what do you think we were able to do for these guys over their retirement, providing them money? And again, none of this cost them a dime out of pocket, because we're creating the found money for them that we're letting them keep. So how much do you think we can put to Costa and his brother and partner, Andres? How much do you think we can put into the retirement tax-free over their retirement?
Well,
take a while. I've already shared it with you.
You can tell me.
Between Costa and Andres, if they split the proceeds 50-50 like they are business partners, we're going to put $1.625 million across the two of them into their retirement tax-free, without them lifting a finger and without them taking a dime out of their pocket.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's amazing for them.
So money they were, I mean, you get it, Chris, right? You understand. For money that these guys were simply losing and was going to go flush down the toilet, and they were never going to get back, and was going to provide zero benefit for them, we're going to provide $1.6 million plus in tax-free retirement income.
Yeah, and they're ecstatic about that opportunity to do that.
Yeah, I sure hope so. I mean, because without a dime out of pocket, those are some pretty incredible numbers. But even the deal gets even better than that. You know, it turns out that they've got some existing life insurance policy, so the deal gets better than that. It's too much to explain in this conversation. But on top of that, these policies are multi-benefit, and so they're also going to get, between the two of them, they're going to get a basically $1.3 million umbrella over their families and retirement and business for the lifetime of them having these policies included in the package. So it's like not a dime out of pocket. You're going to get $1.3 million protection on your business and family and your estate. And then if nothing happens and you don't need that, you get to retire to the tune of $1.6 million over your retirement. Between the two of them, they would basically get $50,000 in income every year. And if they live to 100, that's about $1.625 million. Not a bad payday for not a dime.
No. And I can tell you, Louis, you know, I've seen Costa go through getting business loans, and the amount of documentation that he has to provide to get a loan is incredible. And as he builds cash value, he can easily pick up the phone and say, I need $40,000 for my business, or for whatever he needs. He's got access to that without any hassle. And as probably most business owners understand, that much of their capital is tied up. They have access to money, but not like an insurance policy. You know, a lot of it takes time to access.
Yeah, that's great. I didn't even mention that. It's basically you've got a built-in line of credit for, after a few years for the lifetime of this policy. And it gets even better because for business owners, this is almost an end around traditional retirement savings accounts. We're paying for it through the found money that we're creating for you. But secondly, is it uses a life insurance chassis. And so what that means is that this is on a personal level. They don't have to roll out these retirement benefits that they're going to get from their life insurance policy out to all of their employees. And so this isn't creating some undue burden, and they're not breaking the rules on some qualified plan that they're required to roll all their employees into. And I'm sure you understand restaurants can be pretty low margin businesses, and so it's really difficult for them, especially with the transient employees they have, for them to get traction with some real type of retirement program. This way, it goes all to themselves. They don't have to worry about it. Their work is going to be hard put towards their retirement, and they're going to be able to take care of themselves, with a 175-year-old company that's been there and helping their clients for 17 decades.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's the case study of Costa and his restaurants. Thank you for the introduction, Chris, and thank you for making the time.
Yes, you're welcome.
Sharing your time and answering these questions. We'll probably have to do an update in a year or so and let you all know where things stand with Costa and Company.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks for your time, Chris. I appreciate it.
Okay, Louis. All right. Bye-bye.